This really isn't a video about working on an axe handle. I thought I'd just do this while I talk to you about something that's been on my mind. And that's something we've talked about before, YouTube Shorts. You love them, you hate them, or at least I love them and hate them simultaneously all the time. I see short form video as being an easy way to waste time online and doesn't really have a lot to offer me as a YouTuber, but it does have some value to me. And I think it has some value to the viewers, the people that watch YouTube Shorts. And I'd kind of like to talk about some of those issues today, mostly to kind of clarify what I'm thinking in my own mind, because sometimes I'm not sure what I'm thinking. And frankly, I don't have a peer group of YouTubers around to talk about this kind of stuff with. So I thought I'd take a chance to talk to you about it. Hopefully you're okay with that. And of course, what I'm talking about are these short videos, less than 60 seconds, they play vertical. People mostly watch them on their cell phones. And I've been dabbling with the YouTube Shorts for 2.5 years now, set up a whole separate channel, Black Bear Forge 2, just to experiment with those shorts. And I have always had mixed feelings about them. One, a lot of the short form content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is just really mind-numbingly bad content, at least in my opinion. But somebody finds value in that or it wouldn't be out there. And it's that value proposition, both for me as a creator and for you as a viewer, that I always have to run back and forth in my mind when I'm trying to decide if I'm going to continue to make YouTube Shorts and at what scale I'm going to make YouTube Shorts. It's one thing to make one short a month, and it's completely another thing to make 2 or 3 a day like some of these folks do. And of course, it's the value that it offers to you as a viewer, or to viewers like you, that is the most important thing. Making YouTube videos is not unlike any other business where it's the people consuming your product that really decide, are you going to succeed or are you going to fail? If you don't satisfy your customers, or in this case, viewers, you're not going to do very well. So I'm going to save that and talk about that a little bit later. And I'll start by talking about what value do YouTube Shorts actually present to me as a content creator. For one thing, making short form content provides me with an opportunity to experiment, to try different things, and to learn what really is important and what isn't. Sometimes I'll make a 20-minute video and then later edit that down into a 60-second short form video. And I'm always amazed at how little information it really takes to get the point across. It may not be a full tutorial and really do as much as the long video does, which I still think is more valuable. But it does show me that sometimes you can say what you need to say with a lot less video than you think you might need. So other than learning a little bit and improving some editing skills, what other value do YouTube Shorts bring to somebody like me who's creating videos on YouTube? You certainly hope it's going to improve your channel, bring in new subscribers, bring in more engaged viewers, and of course, you kind of hope that it's going to earn an income. So I thought we'd go to the computer, take a look at some real numbers, mostly from the Black Bear Forge 2 channel, but some stuff from Black Bear Forge as well, and kind of compare different audiences, different engagements, and see if the short videos are actually doing anything that matters in the long run. From the very first day YouTube announced Shorts, they said it'd be good for growing a channel, building an audience. So let's look at that number first with my most popular short, which was about 2 years ago. And this particular video has over 63 million views currently. So that's an outstanding video. And it has gained over 100,000 subscribers. Now for contrast, the Black Bear Forge 2 channel has 239,000 subscribers. So what, 45% of them, something like that, came from this one video. On the other hand, this video has only earned $4.05 in ad revenue. Now, this is an older video before the shorts had their own monetization program, and none of the views at that time on the short shelf or the mobile views counted towards any kind of ad revenue. So this is a little bit unrealistic because most of these views came in a long time ago, but you can see there's no big financial windfall happening here. Now, when we look at the audience, I think this is really important, and I'll talk about this in a minute, but 34% are 18 to 24-year-olds, and 30% are 25 to 34-year-olds. So over 70% of the viewers on this video are under 45 years old. Now let's go take a look at a video from Black Bear Forge and see how that might compare. Now this is one of the more recent videos over there, just to get a comparison on what the audience is like. And for this video, you can see that the age of the viewers are more than 45 years old. In fact, 70%. So it's a complete flip of what those percentages are now in a higher age group. And that's more my typical audience. I don't know that I have a specific age targeted when I'm making videos. If you're interested in blacksmithing, I appreciate if you watch the videos, and I think there's something to learn. But in general, the people that watch my long-form videos are older, more in my own age group. Now this video only has 23,000 views, hardly any views, but it's earned $100 in revenue at this point. So from an earning potential, the long-form videos do a lot better. Now looking at another video here on Black Bear Forge, a short that did rather well. It's one that went up last summer, I think August or something like that. And this is the best viewed video on the Black Bear Forge channel with 13 million views. But again, it's a short form video. With 13 million views, and this is more recent, so it actually applies to more of the monetization efforts that YouTube has put into shorts so people can earn an income, this particular video has earned $129. So that's better earnings, but that's 13 million views compared to 23,000 views on the other video. So the earning potential is way down. Short videos are earning about 5 cents per 1,000 views, which is really kind of insulting if you ask me. This video, though, has now brought in 63,000 new viewers to the channel. Back in August when this was published, it brought in about 50,000 in the first month. At that time, I was about 200,000 subscribers on the channel. So that was a 25% increase in just a matter of a month, maybe 6 weeks. And that is a phenomenal subscriber growth. But what does that really mean? Does that mean that I had a 25% increase in my views on the long-form videos? Does it mean that I had 25% increase in my revenue from YouTube? Unfortunately, it doesn't. I saw absolutely no increase in views on the long-form video. If anything, the views went down in conjunction with that. Don't know if that's cause and effect. There's a lot of things that cause views to go down. But there certainly wasn't a spike in views, and there absolutely was not a spike in revenue that was associated with this video. So it really has had little benefit and little value to me other than bringing in viewers. And here again, the video seems to be appealing to that younger demographic. Let's face it, blacksmiths in my age group tend to be a little resistant to change, so they're not the ones watching the shorts. It's a younger audience that is more interested in the entertainment value of the shorts than they are in taking up blacksmithing. So I don't think those people come back to watch the long-form videos. There's nothing that indicates that new audience is coming back in any great numbers. I'm sure some of them have, and I'm sure there are people who've discovered my videos through the shorts and are now long-form viewers. And that's an important thing when we talk about the value to the audience. But for me, there's little value in what the shorts are doing. So why continue to make shorts? And that brings us to the value for you, the viewer, or other viewers like you. Obviously, people find some sort of value in shorts or they wouldn't be watching them. Mostly that's entertainment. And I think that younger crowd that I was talking about earlier is really just there to be entertained. I don't think they're watching the videos to learn to be blacksmiths or develop life skills. They just find it different, unique, interesting, something like that. But that is a form of value. That means they're getting something out of it. And maybe it's worth making shorts just because people find some sort of value. And even if most of them are not here for the long run, they're not going to watch a bunch of other videos, they're never going to buy an anvil, never going to pick up a hammer, there may be a few that will. And if there are some of those people that are so intrigued by what they see in a short video that they eventually take up blacksmithing and maybe they develop a rewarding hobby, or maybe they turn it into a career and they can provide for their family because that idea was put in their head after watching just one of my short videos, that I think makes the short videos worth doing. Additionally, a lot of the people who are watching the short videos will at least learn that blacksmiths are real. They're not just something you see in the movies or read about in books or see on video games. It's a real craft, it's a real skill, and there are blacksmiths working in the world today. When they encounter a blacksmith at a craft fair, an art show, something like that, they might take their work a little bit more seriously. And of course, any of them that do take up blacksmithing will eventually patronize some of the small businesses that help the blacksmithing community as a whole. So I really think there is some value, there is some reason to do this. It's for the people watching the videos and possibly the blacksmithing community in general to a really small degree. Where does that leave me with shorts here on this channel? They really do very poorly. Most of them don't make $1 in income, so they're not bringing anything into this channel. They aren't even bringing in very many subscribers. That goes back to just a fun little diversion for me to try to edit the shorts out and see what I can come up with. And to me, that has enough value to continue to do it. I don't think they're changing anybody's lives, though. They're not like the blacksmithing videos that might actually benefit somebody in the long run. Mine here on the John Switzer channel are just kind of for the heck of it. Really, I just wanted to articulate and share my thoughts on the subject. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. We'll see you for the next video.